Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Steph and today I'm going to be sharing my easy one-pot chicken recipe with you. Just to summarize, a one-pot cooking method is a method where you cook everything using only one pot and gradually add all your ingredients as you cook without taking away anything from that pot. So the only time you're removing anything from this pot is when the food is ready and you're about to eat. What we're going to be needing for this recipe is chicken. I'm using the tough chicken because that is what I prefer for this recipe, but if you have the soft chicken, you can use it as well. For this chicken, I'm just going to be cutting it into little pieces, which you'll see later on. And this is the first section of our ingredients. What I did with the ingredients is I sectioned them into 3 parts so it'll be easier for you. In this section, we're going to be blending everything that you're seeing here. We have 4 plum tomatoes. We have 2 halves of red bell peppers because when I use it, I keep it in the fridge. We have some celery sticks and we also have some green onions and also some onions which we're going to be blending. And for these ingredients, these are our dry ingredients. Just make sure you check out the description box because I'm going to be adding them there. And then we also have our chopped ginger and garlic, which is 2 tablespoons, and we also have some habanero and also have a chopped onions. And then for these ingredients, these are our last ingredients. We're going to be using this at the end, so when you prep this, just keep it somewhere because you don't need it until the food is ready. Here we have some green bell peppers, we have some red bell peppers, we have some carrots. This is just going to add color into the chicken. It's just going to make it look so good. Okay, and then for here we also have some chopped celery leaves, parsley leaves, basil leaves, and also some spring onions. This is just going to give that pot that extra flavor. And then we also have some chopped onions as well, just for the end, just to make it look, nice and presentable. So I'm going to be blending the green onions, celery sticks, 1 full onions, and the habanero pepper without any water. And this is what it's looking like in the blender, and this is the result of blending it. So after blending it, I realized I had a lot, so I'm only using 6 tablespoons of what I blended. So what you're seeing here is 6 tablespoons. For what I have left, I just kept it in the fridge so I can use it to cook something else. So here's my chicken already cut and washed. I washed it with salt and also vinegar. So make sure you wash your chicken. After washing my chicken, I'm just going to be putting it into this pan. Then I'm going to be cooking it for about 10 minutes. Just so that I can remove the excess water from the chicken because we do not need that. Remember, later on we're going to be adding our bell peppers and tomatoes blend into this, and that already have their own water, so we do not need extra water from the chicken. Anyways, I'm going to cook it for about 10 minutes, and this is what it looks like after cooking for 10 minutes. Look at all that excess water that we definitely do not need. So I'm going to be trashing this water. So this is what the chicken is looking like after trashing the water. Then I'm going to be adding the bell peppers and tomato blend. I blended this without any water because remember, I already told you they have their own water in them. And now I'm just mixing everything together. And after mixing, I'm going to be adding the rest of the ingredients, which you will see pop out. So after adding all the ingredients, I'm just going to mix everything together and then cover it and let it cook for about 25 minutes on low heat. And this is what it's looking like so far. Just look at that. After 25 minutes, as you can see, the chicken has soaked up all that water, which is so perfect. It's going to be juicy. Anyways, we're going to cover it and cook it again for about 5 more minutes. Guys, this time as we're covering and cooking, we have to be constantly checking because we do not want our chicken to get dry. And we don't want to overcook it and then lose everything. So this is what it's looking like after about 30 minutes of cooking. As you can see, the chicken has soaked up the water very well, and it's starting to look really juicy. And then now I'm just going to be adding my white pepper towards the end. When I add my white pepper, you know that we really have less than 10 minutes for the food to be over, for the food to be ready. So I just added my white pepper and I'm just mixing everything together. You guys, guys, the flavor that this white pepper is giving this chicken, it's just so amazing. And I'm also going to be adding extra oil because the pot doesn't have enough oil for me, but if you're not an oil person, leave it like that. Then I'm also going to be adding my carrots. I added my carrots first because they're a little stronger than the rest of the bell peppers, and then now I'm just adding my bell peppers and also the green herbs and also the onions. Then I'm just going to mix everything together, guys. Pretty much the time that you should be putting all this inside, like I said before, is when your chicken is already ready. Look at that. Just I'm adding more oil because, you guys, this chicken did not produce enough oil for me, and that was because we already trashed that water at the beginning, and that water had the chicken oil in it. Anyways, guys, this is what it's looking like so far. Look at that, look at that. Don't you want to eat this chicken, guys? This chicken is so amazing. It was so good, you guys. I made it for Bay, and he was just like, baby, this is the best chicken you've ever made. And I was just like, yeah, you say that every time, but it was just so yummy. Everybody who ate it, they were amazed. They were just like, this tastes so good, and it just made me happy. And this is my display plate. As you can see, it's looking so nice. Like, guys, I was just so happy with this dish. I was really happy because it was my first time trying this recipe. Like, I literally just took it out from my head to the kitchen, and the fact that it turned out perfect just really made me happy. And not only that, but the chicken is perfectly cooked. Like, it's nice and tender, it's juicy. Look at that thigh. Oh, look at that. It's I can't even talk. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, and make sure you also like, comment, share, and subscribe.